Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Remain steady and assured in what you're doing. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You may think that you need to be and should be further on than what you actually are, and that can be frustrating in itself. And I completely understand and get that. But when you can release and let go the burden of the pressure that you might be putting on yourself and know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and look for the signs, okay? You might be seeing small signs of things or in people or situations that arise, that everything is playing out the way it's supposed to. In flow and ease, the ebb and flow is fantastic. Trust the process and know that everything is falling into place. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. We can always look back and have a look at how things have played out. While we're in the storm and in the moment of things, it can be very emotional and you can actually be frustrated in that moment. You can be angry, you can be upset that things are playing out the way that they are, that you didn't plan them to. However, remain steady, hold the line, and be assured that you're exactly where you're meant to be to learn the lessons, to become a voice, to put boundaries in place, whatever it is. This could be in work, this could be in your job, it could be in relationships, it could be in a whole array of different arenas and different areas of your life and business and work and things like that. Now, where your focus needs to be is on the energy and frequency that you're working with, how you're feeling, tap into your emotions, write down your thoughts, and actually start working with yourself. Feel into the body, feel how things, are reacting. How are you reacting and responding to things, okay? And then what you'll do is you can shine a light on those things, work with the shadow of them and release and let them go if they're making you feel icky, toxic, angry, upset, all of these negative emotions that you do need to release and let go, because you need to be in the high vibration that everything is amazing and working out the way it's supposed to. And anything that goes kind of wrong, should we say, I'm doing the speech things with my fingers, anything that kind of goes wrong, it's actually for your higher good. It's teaching you something, you know what I mean? And so if you were to take a step back and see it all as just information, what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? Okay. You're then taking the pressure off your shoulders. You're then actually analysing it and going, okay, right. Don't get emotional about this, but what is teaching me and showing me and all of this? Sleep on it. That's another good thing. Sleep on it and see if you still feel the same way the next day. Write a letter, burn it safely or shred it or do whatever you need to do in order to get it out of your system. Write it down on paper, release and let go, but still stay focused and assured that you're doing exactly what you should be doing in this present moment in time. You are exactly where you need to be to learn the lessons, to up level, to get more focus on your skills, to learn new skills, to get more motivated, things like that. And also that you are making the decisions and you're dealing with things now with the information that you've been given now. Okay, so in hindsight, you can look back at things and go, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have reacted differently. But you can only work with what you know and how you are and what your beliefs and values are, which can change like that. Okay, so it is all about the inner work. It is all about the inner mindset work for you, but also know that fresh perspectives and your view and outlook on things can also change as well, because as you change, you are growing, you're evolving, you're expanding, you're seeing things differently. You probably don't react or respond now the way that you did back when you were a teenager or in your 20s or even last year. because things have changed. You've changed. You've gone through circumstances that have changed you as a person, and you're looking at things differently. Your outlook is different. So as a result, your life is completely done a 360 in a way. And I know from personal experience that with myself, it's like I want more peace, I want more balance, I want more harmony, tranquility. I don't want drama and chaos. I don't want arguing and upset and all of this BS. Can you relate to that? Can you feel that in your bones as you're growing older? It's like, yeah, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? And it's like you must trust yourself. Like, bet on yourself every single day that you are trying and are being the best version of yourself that day. Yes, you are going to rant and rave sometimes. Yes, you are going to kind of lose it, shall we say, because people, they do things and say things and act in a way, and it's like, wow. And Jim Rohn used to have a famous quote, wow, isn't that interesting? And what I do, I just sit back here at my desk looking out to the park where I live now, and I'm like, wow, okay, isn't that interesting? Okay, what's this information showing me? Whereas in my 20s, I used to go, right, I'm not having this, rah, rah, rah. Now, it's the same, but different, if you get me. So I'm like, wow, isn't that interesting? Yeah, we're not doing this. And I'm very firm and I make it non-negotiable. Yeah, we're not doing this. I am not reacting. I'm not answering. I'm not writing anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to let it play out. Okay? Because I am remaining steady. I know who I am. I know what I'm here to do. And all of this noise, shall we say, the speech marks again with my fingers, all this noise is trying to get you off track. Now, if you're in the religious realm, you will say the devil is doing the work, the devil's this and all of that. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it negativity, you can call it toxicity, you can call it devil, you can call it whatever. It's just something that goes against where you are right now, where you're calibrating at, where you are, working from, because you've grown and evolved, because that's what your soul's here to do. Okay, everything falls into place. So when you look back, as I can look back, a relationship breakup or a divorce or, a situation didn't work out that I really wanted it to, it's worked out for the good. It's worked out because in a negative way, it worked out because I was never meant to be with that person. I was never meant to stay there. I was never meant to be in that business situation with a particular person for a reason. And when you're in the storm, you can't see it. But when you come out of the storm and you breathe in, you can actually see it and call it out for what it is. It's like, oh, wow, yeah, I can see. So again, the universe is protecting me. You can use the words God, Allah, angels, whatever you want. But it's like, yeah. Because God hears and sees things that you're not privy to and moves people's situations out of the way so that you can learn a lesson, breathe, go off in a different direction, because this is your path to live. This is your journey. So when you can remain steady, okay, and be assured that you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now, and release and let go all of the control that you want. You can't control everything and everyone, you know what I mean? But everything is falling into place the way it's supposed to. So trust in that knowing, trust the process. You've got everything you need, and if you need to up level skills, go for it. Bet on you 100%. Know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. Keep going always, as always. And let me know how you get on. I'd love to hear from you.